everybody, this is Julie D, and you're watching Jabbering with Julie by NordoniaHills.news. Welcome to the show. Sorry I'm late. Browns were on. Didn't go well. Moving right along. I have a lot to talk about, so I'm going to get right to it. First of all, you have to watch the show to the end to find out what chicken place may be coming to town. And also the winner, the contest winner last week, will have to wait till the end. And also you'll have to wait to the end to find out what the new contest is. What do you have to do to win the boo bag, which I don't have with me right now, is a bag of candy plus, well, let's see, the candy was donated by NordoniaHills.news. The bags were donated by So Artsy in Norfolk Center. And there is a Cane's gift card and Dunkin' Donuts. Well, actually, they don't have donuts in the name. It's just Dunkin'. You know, they're like Share now. Anyways, those two gift cards were donated by Jackson Comfort, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Whew. So anyway, the winner gets that stuff. And thinking, while I'm mentioning contests, I just want to give you some info that Jabbering with Julie fans will be able to come to the expo and get an extra entry into a contest that we'll have. So there's a little teaser for the expo. And I will talk about the expo a little bit later in the show. So there you go. All right, so let's get right to it. If I can see where I'm going here. So you're probably saying, what's this? You might have seen it. Just got this message today and just posted it out today from a fan of the show, Julia Pollins. I apologize if I pronounce your last name wrong. I will put in the description down below a link to a YouTube video of some local boys who have just released their debut album. Her son is Jonathan Paulus. You may know him. You probably know the family. He is the keyboard player. Evan Schonauer is lead guitar. Both are Nordonia grads. Anthony Liotta is bass guitar and a Twinsburg grad. I do believe his brother Manny used to do our movie reviews. He was also from Twinsburg. I don't know if it's brother, but it's the same last name, so maybe they're related. Owen Barbs is the drummer. He and John met at Cleveland State. So anyways, I will drop the link and you'll be able to listen to their whole album. So isn't that wonderful? I love catching up with Nordonia grads and finding out what they're doing. So if you know of a Nordonia grad who is doing something interesting, drop me a line. I'll mention it on the show. And let's see, let's move down the line. I gotta move this back here so I can see my show notes. Let's see. Okay, so last week, now you might have seen this. I posted this out on Monday of last week. Acadia Farms. I don't know if you've seen the post or heard about them. They're located in Sagamore Hills, which I can bet you a lot of people don't realize that Acadia Farms is actually, the location is in Sagamore Hills. They're located on Old 8, north of the Rittenhour building, if you know where that is. Let's see, the Rittenhour building is across the street from the cemetery. Very near the intersection of Valley View and Old 8. So you have that intersection, and then not too across from the cemetery is the Rittenhour building, and then north of that is a bunch of woods. It used to have a horse farm called Acadia Farms. Well, now it is an event venue, and I posted pictures out later this week. I might give you a link so you can see more later, but I also have a video I'll put down in the description where you can see a walkthrough. We're going to do more than one of these. This is like the first in the series, so you can see what they have. Oh, and I should put up another picture because it's not just an event venue. Right now, this time of year, you can also go there. Da, 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 da. Sorry about that. It is now. You can also go there for a pumpkin patch. Watch their Facebook page. I'll also put a link to that as well, so you can, because that's the best place to find out what they're doing. They always have different things going on, and their Facebook page is the best place to find out. So I'll have a link for that as well. But you can go there and get a pumpkin, and it is really cool. They have some other events there for kids. They have a concession stand, and they have a little hay maze, and fun and games. So there you go. And it's kind of like a hidden gem. A lot of people don't know it's there in town. And I expect that there's going to be a lot of fabulous things here at this place. See, there was one more thing I want to tell you about them. You know, the mind is the first thing to go. Oh yes, so photographers can arrange ahead of time, and you can actually go there and take pictures. So if you're doing senior photos, or any kind of photos where you want beautiful backdrops, and photographer, you want to meet your photographer there, that would be a really interesting place to go. All righty, moving right along through the list. Also, another event that was last week was the Chamber of Commerce hosted a State of the Schools event, and I also have 2 videos that I will put in the down below. And the videos were recorded by Shane Romero. You may remember him as the student that was helping us with the football games, and he was streaming them and doing graphics. Oh man, he was such a big help. So I asked him to record the presentations by the Nordoia School District, Dr. Joe Clark, as you see here, and Mr. Mangus, the superintendent of the Cuyahoga Valley Career Center. So if you look in the description, you'll see video links for both of those. And let's see what else is going on. The Macedonia. This is another event that just happened recently. This is also pumpkin related. The city of Macedonia. Now, this is the first time they ever did this. They actually had their haunted mansion. So they had the manor house decorated, and you could walk through it, and it was like spooky, and they had a lot of really cool things in there. And then once you were outside, well, here, let's see, I have a couple more pictures. Once you're outside, there was a lot of scenes where you could take pictures. Here's a nice scene off the back of the property, or at the back of the building, I should say. It was very cool. And there was just like a ton of stuff. You might have seen some of the pictures I put up yesterday from the event. So once you came out, then there was a whole ring of businesses, well, not just businesses, but different stations and different decorations, sponsored by different companies. Jackson Comfort, I happen to know, sponsored one of the displays, and it was just like super cool. And there was tons of people there when I was there, and the rain held off. If you can kind of see, it wasn't raining there. It was beautiful weather. And I was just so happy to see events like this in the community. And, in the next couple of weeks, and even in, like, I think last week, there's been so many trunk or treat, and, so many things to do. Like I was mentioning, the pumpkin patch at Cadia Farms. In this area, we have so much going on. And I don't even know, do kids even go trick or treating anymore? Do you even go door to door? I mean, you can go to these trunk or treat places, different things like this, where you can get candy, wear your costume multiple times. They're maybe in more well-lit places, and you don't have to go, do the whole door to door in the dark kind of thing. I don't know. I just think it's great. This is like a cool trend that, my kids are young. I wish that we had that available. So this is one thing nice about living in this area, the community. There's so much for the community to do. And a lot of these events are free. Wonderful. Okay, so now let's talk about some upcoming events. Da, 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 da. This one is at, oh, now where is it? You know, these things hide on me on purpose. There we go. So what we have here, Roseland Lanes, can't see the whole thing. So anyways, Roseland Lanes is having a pumpkin hunt family bowl fest. It's $7 a person. It's Sunday the 24th, so it's next Sunday, 3 to 5. It says they're clean, sanitized, and ready to roll. Please relearn. I can't talk. Please reserve your lane in advance. So they're limited on space. Hopefully they still have some room. So there's bowling, shoes, tattoos, spin the wheel for prizes every 30 minutes, hunt for little pumpkins, bring your pumpkin on, bling your pumpkin on site. Oh, you can bling your pumpkin. Treat bags for all participants, family fun, and prizes. And if you don't know, Roseland is located on 26383 Broadway Avenue in Oakwood Village, Ohio. What I'm telling you, talk about a family-run business. This is an icon in the area. And I know that a couple of my kids have had jobs there, and obviously we went bowling there. We've had different events there. They will bowl you over. Ha, 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 ha. Alrighty. And then I thought I would show on our website, we actually have, it's hiding from me here once again. I'll move this over. We, on our website, NordoniaHills.news, we have a community event calendar. And so these are some of the events coming up in the next couple weeks, if we can get out of the way. So Nordonia High School has a Halloween trick-or-treat walk, sponsored by Buds. John Grady Memorial Patio dedication. Northfield Village is having their trunk-or-treat on the 23rd. And then I had already mentioned Roseland's event, and Northfield Baptist is having a trunk-or-treat on Sunday. And then coming up, Cleanland Car Wash is going to have their haunted car wash. Whoa. So that should be fun. Anyways, again, more events to come to. You can go to our website, NordoniaHills.news, click on the calendar, and then you can actually click on these events to find out more information. So please don't miss a thing, because you'll be sitting there in November saying, oh, I should have did some of that October stuff. It looks so fun. All right. Let's see. Okay. One more event. This is an event coming up in October, and I mentioned it briefly earlier. Ta-da! We have now, as the day of this airing of the show, which is October 17th, we have 28 days till the Chamber of Commerce Expo. And let me tell you, there's going to be lots of stuff in store. You probably can't really tell from this, but it's going to be a circus theme. And we're going to have music. There's going to be performances. I know, for example, the Momentum Church is going to have a big performance. And the sound system is going to be manned by Invasion Music Studio, I talked about last week. Let's see what else we have. The food is going to be by Reineckers. Can't go wrong there. No way. We have over 70 vendors in the gym. It's, it's packed. We don't have any open spots. I will be there. And like I said, Jabbering with Julie, if you mention that you're Jabbering with Julie fan of the show, there'll be an extra, you have a basically extra chance to win what we're giving away. Also at the expo, we're going to be displaying our information for businesses where they can actually sign up for social media classes. Since we're not doing the newspaper anymore, if you haven't heard, I'm sorry to let you know that. So because of that, we're taking that extra time and effort and focusing on businesses, and may not affect everybody that's watching this, but if we all help our local businesses, our area can be even better. So what we want to do for local businesses is I put up a business directory for them. By the way, I will put a link down below. Any business can get listed on the business directory for free. You can have one category. Now, if you want an enhanced listing, it costs a little more, but you can have your logo and a couple more categories. And then for businesses, I'm offering some social media classes, and there's things that you can do to get discounts on those. There's I have like a loyalty program for that. So the expo will be a great time for me to explain all this to people. So it is my favorite event of the whole year, and it was so sad that we couldn't have it in 2020, and we couldn't even have it in March of this year, because some of you may be confused. You're like, isn't that the thing that's in March at the high school? So we're having it November 13th. So 28 days. Whoops, there we go. So that should be a lot of fun. All right, so let's get to some local construction projects and some road closings. So everybody knows Highlands closed, but just recently Twinsburg Road closed. So I took a picture of this. This is so beyond that is Walters Road. So this is headed east. So basically I went from Old 8 and turned on Twinsburg Road heading east. And this is what you see. You can't go anywhere. No. And the sign says they'll be closed for 14 days, and it got closed on, I think it says 10/9. But I don't think it went up till the 11th. But anyways, it'll be closed for a couple weeks. And yes, I know Highland is still closed. And no, I don't know if they couldn't hold off on this until Highland was done. But Highland isn't supposed to be done till going into November. So I don't know, this time of year, maybe they're trying to do it. They can't wait till Highland to be done because it could be a little colder and a little snowier then. I don't mean to mention the S word, but I'm just saying that might be why they're doing the two projects at the same time. Now, there is another project that's ongoing, and it's been kind of a nuisance, but they have not closed the intersection. And if you go in that area, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Twinsburg Road in Old 8. So what are they doing? Well, they are installing a traffic signal, I do believe traffic light. So not just flashing in red. So they're adding all the poles, and going to be adding all the cabling and everything. So it's been kind of, you have to be very careful going around these trucks, and you can't see. So please err in the side of caution. It's kind of hard to get around in Northfield Center because of this construction. There's also some work being done on 82 in Northfield Center. Sometimes it goes down to 1 lane. So if you can avoid the area, that's what I would suggest, at least for a couple weeks. But when Highland opens, it'll be much better to get around. All right, so let's see, what other construction projects? Oh, this is kind of cool. Now, don't quote me on this, but I think we're going to see more businesses along Route 82 in Northfield Center, changing how their buildings are, sit on the property. This is Summit Animal Hospital. This is real close to Old 8. Old 8's right over there, and this is 82. So they're still open. I want everybody to know that. And we're going to be working on an article, so you'll hear more about this project, but I just want to let you know what's the dirt all about. So this is where the building will be located. They're building a new building for the Summit Animal Hospital. So that's what all the dirt is about. So it's, I actually have the plans, so you can see how it's going to be when it's finished. Here we go. So this is the construction currently, and then this is where the building is now. So you see it's going to be kind of flipped around. But anyways, that is cool. And you're going to, you know, the article is going to talk about the history of the building. And I do believe it used to be a house. It was been there for a very long time. So the new building, they're very excited. It's going to have a lot of upgrades that they definitely need. I also wanted to mention that Jenny, we always talk about Jenny's Gems. She has this 3-legged cat that needs a home. So just go on our page, or you can actually search for Jenny's Gems and or message me. I can connect you with her. She has and obviously this isn't the only cat that needs help, but she has a little cat for everybody, really, if they wanted one. Let's see. Oh, so here's something I bet you guys don't know about. It's not a local business. As far as I know, there's no one in town that provides this service. But there is Star Center Foundation. The owner is a very dear friend of mine, and she provides such great service to people, and people in this area may need her services. So one of the things that she does is she works with Parkinson's patients, and especially the ones that are looking to improve their voice. So it's a group therapy program that's just getting started. And again, I'll have the information so you can get in touch with her. She also helps people that have feeding problems. Either they had a stroke or children that have feeding problems. She does so many great things. Her name is Esther, and her company is Star Center Foundation. Oh, let's see, moving right along. Ooh, bin treasures. Actually going to be a video upcoming. I'm going to be shooting a video there this coming week. The thing I wanted you to know about bin treasures this week. Where'd it go? Oh, you know, I guess I don't have a picture for it. But again, we have the video that'll be coming out soon. They actually had a flash sale today, so you missed it. But you have to follow their page because they're always posting stuff out about you know, specials, especially like a last minute thing. They wanted me to remind everybody that obviously with the holidays coming up and all of the supply issues, you really should consider just going to a local store and buying something for gifts for your friends and family and relatives and anybody else that you're, you know. And one thing you need to do when you're out shopping for other people is buy a little something for yourself. You know, it helps the local economy, right? That's for sure. So make sure you do that. But anyways, there's just, you go to a store here in town and actually buy something and you have it. When you order something, there's a big question. Are you going to get it? Are you going to get in time? Is it going to be right? The material going to feel good? I'm just saying. And again, we should be supporting our local businesses as much as possible. Now, if what you're looking for isn't around here, like, you know, if you need a company like Esther's company, there's not one local. Well, you know, sometimes you have to go out to Rocky River. You know, there's no borders here that we can actually go outside the area. But again, when you can, try to stay in town and keep the money local. For example, Bin Treasures has some really great deals on some great TV sets. And you know, you could probably get them online or maybe at a, I don't know, a big store in Stowe or whatever. But just get it here and, you know, help a local guy too, you know, and he has employees from this area. And, you know, obviously when you have a business in the area, whether you live here or not, you're probably going to shop here too. So probably going to go to a chicken place. We were going to be talking about that very soon. So anyways, keep the money local, shop local as much as you can. And it's really in your interest now with all the supply issues that we're having. All right, let's go down the list. Let's see how I'm doing. Oh, I just want to give a shout out. And basically, I'm going to very soon here talk about the chicken place that may be coming to town. But before I do that, I just wanted to thank the 7,000 people that are following us on Facebook. We just reached the milestone, 7,000 followers. You know, and the funny thing is, I know a lot of you are reading the page and just didn't bother to hit the follow. You might want to do that because it's a good way for you to support us. And it doesn't cost anything. It's just, boop, I followed them. And you might see more of our stuff. Not saying you will, because, you know, we're always dealing with Facebook, but it helps. It helps. It gives us street cred, you know? And I guarantee you there's no other fan page in town. I say fan page because that used to be a thing on Facebook. You remember that? There's no other Facebook page in town that has that many followers. And as you know, we just celebrated at the beginning of this month 6 years of doing this. In fact, we just had our 6-year Twitter anniversary. So I'm telling you, it's been a hoot. So anyways, let me get right to this because I kind of have plans to show you. All right, so the new chicken place. It is proposed. It's not a sure thing, but I have a quote here from Don Saunders. Basically, let me show you what we're looking at here. So these are the current plans for, and this is Panera. And then right next to Panera is going to be a Panda Express, as I explained before. And then right over here, beep, like where my head is the future development. So basically, Slim Chickens is the franchise that'll be moving in, but it still needs township approval. But according to Don Saunders, it's just a formality. I keep asking him when they're going to tear down Golden Corral, and he says the demo should be in a couple weeks when land transfer occurs, but they may wait for spring. So again, we don't know. But now let me talk about the chicken places in town. We do have a lot of chicken places in town, but you know what? A lot of people in town are going to those chicken places. I've seen quite a few people in the KFC drive-through, even though it is really hard to get in and out of there, especially with the construction on Highland and all the traffic. I still see people going in there. Popeyes still has business, and obviously Cane's still has. I've seen their drive-through wrapped around the building, even though Chick-fil-A is open, and nobody has more people. No chicken place in town has more people in the drive-through than Chick-fil-A. And they, of course, now have their new renovation complete. I'm hoping to get into to show you everything that's going on there. And, you know, again, there's even more chicken places. And you know what? Even Giant Eagle has good fried chicken. So people in this area love chicken. But just so you know, Slim Chickens has more than just chicken. They have salads, and they have, they have chicken and waffles. But they have quite a they have a lot more options than Cane's. They have like wings, and you're just gonna have to find out about it. So that's the new place that may be coming to town. And I'm telling you, chicken places, at least in this area, now you may not shop there, but a lot of people are. And maybe it's a lot of people, getting off the freeway and coming to all the places that we have here now. I don't know, but I do know that if a business wants to come to town, as long as they pull the right permits and check all the boxes and do everything that they're supposed to, this area can't stop them. And another reason why we're getting a lot of these new places, first of all, are car counts, the traffic. Businesses coming to the area want to see high numbers in that. And also with the expected Myers facility coming. So these are stores that like to be around Myers, these restaurants. So anyways, there's nothing we can do about it. So that's the scoop on the new chicken place. Now that I mentioned scoop, though, we could use another ice cream place. We'll see what happens with that. Let's see. I think what I'm going to be putting out this week too, just for if businesses are watching this, I'm going to be putting out the new packages for advertising on Nordonia News and all of the options, because there are a lot of options for our advertisers. And again, we really care about our local businesses. All right, so let's get down to the contest. The winner of the contest, oh, where did she go? I lost my winner. Oh, there it is. Meredith Morawski. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Meredith Morawski, come on down. You're the latest winner on Jabbering with Julie. I will send you a message when your boo bag is at PostNet. PostNet Macedonia is our pickup place. And if you want to enter the contest and win your own boo bag, or at least have a chance, post in the comments on this show who played your favorite Batman, or who was the worst Batman that you ever saw. I think for me, I don't know, there's a lot of, maybe Val Kilmer. I don't know, he's too quiet. I don't like Christian, can't think of his name. Bales, the one that was had the voice. And maybe they made him talk like that, but I didn't like his character. Probably, I don't know, Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was probably the most surprising Batman. Like when I heard he was going to be Batman, I'm like, what? And the reason why I thought I would ask this is they're going to do a new one. Here we go again. And the kid from Twilight will be in it. So I don't know if you heard that before, but now you know. Oh, I almost forgot. More fun, free fun. I don't know if I mentioned this on the last show, but Jackson Comfort is actually having a coloring contest. Let's see if I can find it so you can see what it is. We've actually already had a couple submissions, even from this area, but not too many. Oh, there we go. Ghoulishly great savings. Anyways, so here's how the coloring contest works. We have until November 19th to download this and color this. And every kid, I don't have the age ranges, but I'll post the information. Well, actually, I'll post a link and it'll have all the details. But I think it goes definitely up to 12, maybe 2 to 12. Anyway, every kid that colors this and the parents submit it to us, again, the instructions will be in the link, gets a Handles token for a free scoop of ice cream. Drop the mic. And one thing nice about Handles is it's open rain or shine, all times of the year. So anyways, this is another free fun thing for kids to do. Isn't that wonderful? Every kid gets there. And so it's, if a family of 6, and all the kids enter, that's 6 tokens they will get. Isn't that fun? And I also should mention that, Jackson Comfort, at least the day of the airing of the show is probably one of the days that you've had your furnace on. And the other 2 weeks the first 2 weeks of October, you might have had your air on and you were sweating. Well, if you didn't have your air on, you were sweating. So now that you're starting to use your furnace, you better get it checked and you better call Jackson. So get it taken care of before you really, 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 really need it, when the snow goes flying and stuff like that. So anyways, that is certainly enough for one show. I told you I had a lot to tell you, and more stuff is coming down the pike. That's one thing about this area. There's always something new. I'm sorry if I forgot something. There's just so much going on. I can only do so much, but I will see you next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.